If you think the new DC show Stargirl is a superpowered hit, here are 5 other titles totally worth checking out on this week's Binge Guide. The certified fresh Stargirl, airing on both the CW and DC universe, is at its core justice versus injustice, but it's also kids versus parents. So from Kids, Spies, and Runaways to Nancy the Detective and Kim the Cartoon, here's what you should binge next. Starting with our certified fresh pick, I Am Not Okay With This, based on the graphic novel of the same name. This Netflix show about a teenage girl dealing with mysterious superpowers on top of life as a teenager is riding the wave of a certified fresh first season on the shoulders of its rising star, Sophia Lillis. And critics love it for being as awkward and as charming as adolescence itself, but with twice the supernatural twists. There are high hopes for a second season, but for now, the first 7 episodes of this 30-minute comedy will take you just 3.5 hours to binge, so just skip your next nap and knock it out. Arriving safely home next is our under-the-radar pick, which is Marvel's Runaways, with 3 fresh seasons from 2017 to 2019. This show follows 6 teenagers who join forces after discovering their parents are supervillains in disguise. Critics praise Runaways for the strong ensemble cast and character moments, calling it earnest, fun, and more balanced than its source material. And with 33 hours of binge time needed for this, it will give you plenty of time to reflect on whether or not your parents are actually supervillains. Up next is our top secret throwback pick, Spy Kids 1 and 2. These certified fresh films from 2001 and 2002 were directed by none other than Robert Rodriguez and follow the children of secret agents who have to deal with some danger of their own. Much like Stargirl, these films deliver on the action and adventure in what critics call kinetic and fun movies that are sure to thrill children of all ages. It's worth the 190 minutes of your binge time for these 2 films, and that will allow you to reflect on if your parents are actually secret agents. It's better than supervillains, right? And coming in as our rotten pick we love this week, that's Nancy Drew. This CW drama with a 70% audience score is based on the beloved novels and follows an 18-year-old Nancy who gets caught up in a supernatural murder mystery. Critics say the appealing aesthetic and promising ensemble couldn't quite liven up Nancy Drew in season 1, but a second is reportedly in the works. Binging this show will take you just over 13 hours, and seriously, that's so much better than reading a million books, right? And finally, for our editor's pick this week, we're going with Kim Possible. This Disney animated show, which ran from 2002 to 2007, is about a high school cheerleader and her accident-prone best friend trying to balance their duties as global crime fighters with the typical challenges of adolescence. Critics call this show fun and action-packed and say that leading lady Kim Possible is like a cross between Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Sydney Bristow of Alias, with some bright colors added in, of course. Binging all 4 seasons will take you 43 hours. So in other words, watching all of Kim Possible is not impossible. Okay, my work here is done. Hopefully this will help you in your next few binge sessions. Make sure you let us know what you're currently watching in the comments below. And subscribe and click that bell, because that's going to give you a notification every time a new one of these drops to help you with the latest TV and movie recommendations right here on the Rotten Tomatoes Binge Guide.